Hello everyone, it is I, Dizguy, and I'm finally back after New Year's. I know I'm incredibly late for not making any videos of any kind. Happy New Year for everyone who celebrates it, or whatever you celebrate in tradition of New Year's, then happy whatever that is. Anyway, I am very sorry that I have not done a whole lot of YouTube in the past month, to be exact, because this was recorded on the 31st of January. As we all know, the most reason for this is because I have been doing a lot of work experience themed stuff, and in my personal life, I've been having a couple of hard issues, like personal stuff, if that makes any sense. Because, just the usual thing that keeps me on my toes, because I'm always getting stressed out over pointless stuff. But hey, I'm dealing with most of it now. Again, work experience, college, a bunch of other stuff that's personal. And also, because of the new channel change, I've decided I'm going to make some new changes to YouTube. Well, to my channel, since, it's now 2020. I get to do whatever I want to my YouTube, so here's a couple of new things I decided to do. First section is going to be on what I have been doing in my personal life. So if you don't give a damn about that for some odd reason, skip ahead to this time frame of when I talk about the YouTube stuff. As you all know, I've still been in the college before Christmas. And I remember Christmas started. It was all good. Christmas for me was fantastic, BTW. Work experience was fantastic. Officially the last day of the first two work experiences I got that I had in 2019. I still have them now, and that's brilliant. I remember when I went to one of them, there was a picture of me on their personal Facebook in a reindeer outfit, because we had kids there, right? And I decided that I would wear an old reindeer outfit Mum got me 2 years ago, and I would wear that to the thing. And the kids absolutely loved it. Like, man, I don't like being around children. I have no offense to children. I don't mind children at all. It's just, I just don't like them at all. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just something that I don't like in my opinion. But I did it for them because it'll probably brighten up their Christmas. And I really hope it did such a thing. Hell, even when they came back to my work experience with the elders, some of the kids were even asking me, where was Rudolph? And I had to tell them he was up in North Pole. Some of these kids end up going, asking me why, and I'm like, he's Rudolph. He's meant to chill in whatever, you know what I mean. Second work experience, I have been very, 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 very into it. I've actually just started staying there a little bit longer than I normally do. Instead of going home at 1, I would stay there for like an hour longer, which is really good because it actually keeps me out of the house for a bit, and it really does make me think, because it's actually something for me to do, and I'm hoping that I'll do it a little bit longer. I've even got a third work experience coming up, but I need to have a interview thing first. Apparently that's going to happen in March, so I'm focusing on the first work experience with the old folks for the what would I call it? Oh yeah, the day center. That's the word. Move this a bit closer. I haven't used this thing in a while, so just bear with me for a minute. I haven't done this sort of thing in a long time. What else can I tell you? Oh yeah, I've been having a couple of stressful issues. Again, personal ones that I don't really fancy mentioning right now. Other than that, I don't know what else I could say. Other than I'm still doing my work experience. I'm having a couple of stressful times, and it's absolutely not fair because I've been going through a lot of terrible stuff, and I don't want to mention it, but I really can't be asked, to be fair. And all this has been preventing me, well, not as much as preventing me, but to not make YouTube videos. Most of the time, it's because I'm lazy. I'll admit that now. But it's also because I am constantly busy with the work experience, college, all that stuff. And I'm sorry if I'm looking off to the side a bit. I'm filming on my iPad. I'm trying to look into the little spot, so bear with me on that one. Personally, I feel like making videos nowadays is harder. because obviously because I've got all this stuff happening, I'm not gonna stop making videos. I'm still gonna keep going. So I've somehow gotten over 1,009 odd subs, and that's incredible. I thank you all very much for subscribing. Please don't think I'm gonna stop and just let subscribers come in. I'm not planning to do that. See, all that I just told you about being busy, personal issues, stuff with college, work experience, all that stuff, you know? That's mostly what's been keeping me from making videos, as well as my laziness. For people who are expecting comic videos, this is when that comes into play. I've decided from now on, because it's sometimes very stressful to make comic videos every single month, I've decided I'm going to make a comic video in every 2 months. So here's how I plan to do it. December was the last time. So January and February are going to come running along. And then when March comes up, that's when I'll make the next comic video. And then after that, it will be June. And then after that, it'll be September. And then November. All that sort of stuff. Like the pattern just constantly goes on. I don't know if it's going to stay like that forever, but it's something that I plan to do because, again, as I've honestly covered, and I'm getting difficult times at talking, and I bloody hate it when I can't understand anything. Or when no one understands me. See, this is the sort of things I keep going through every single day of my life. That's what I'm planning to do with comment videos. Other videos in general, I'm still going to continue making them. Like, last night, I actually, for some odd reason, went through a bunch of my last year videos on my YouTube channel. And ones I actually fond of, most recently, was the fact I played Mario Adventure 64, which was a Sonic Adventure ROM hack made in Super Mario 64, which I wish I made more videos on, and according to my channel, I didn't. So I might think about doing that again. Eevee, Curveball Eevee, that was an amusing thing to watch. Especially when Thomas, aka Thomas and Charity, who made the video on me, basically saying random stuff. Well, We Are Number One, to be exact, making me sing that song. That was the one thing that he did, but unfortunately they had their channel taken down due to, I can't even remember, drama? I don't remember. But they came up with a new one, just Thomas Reborn. If I find it, I'll leave a link to it in the description, because I'm nice like that. I'm not sure how many videos I'm going to do a month anymore, because back in times ago, like maybe almost 10 months ago, or sometime around that period, I would have made at least 10 odd videos in a month, or some rubbish like that. See, now I keep watching them old videos, and I think that the older me is better. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I feel like this is doing to me. I'm turning into 2019 PewDiePie, but F1 prefers the 2015 PewDiePie. Same with KSI, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm becoming one of that. Just because I feel like that myself doesn't mean anyone else also feels like that. Imagine those people do, even though people probably don't care about some of my videos, some of the stupidest stuff. I've also been planning to get a bit more strict on my channel, because I've somehow let some, I guess would you say, questionable videos slip under the cracks, if that makes sense. So I've decided I'm gonna plan on taking them down or something, because they're just not right, and we're just gonna pretend that they don't exist. See, and I feel like that is gonna be a good way, because as you know, there's YouTube nowadays making sure that kids are on YouTube more often, right? And YouTube's making sure that there's suitable content for children. And I'm not trying to become a family-friendly YouTuber of any kind. I just want to take off some inappropriate content. Well, what I think is inappropriate. Like, for example, I did a video where I basically made a clickbait. I'll admit I did clickbait as well. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I'm not ashamed. So that video was originally a Robbie Rotten Don't Let Your Kids Watch It meme compilation that I made myself. So that video is going to go away forever now, because there's been a couple of clips in there that's caught my eye of inappropriate content, as well as a reaction video to KSI, which I don't want to get rid of, but because of the context, I actually at one point age restricted the video, but I've decided now I'm gonna full on get rid of it. It's not because, again, of KSI. God no, I love KSI, he's brilliant. Well done for beating Logan Paul, by the way, again. Other than that, I don't know what I'm gonna do, pretty much. So that's basically what's going on. So I'm just gonna quickly run down through a couple of key points, I guess, that I want to make clear. I'm gonna do comment videos every 2 months in a pattern. Next one will be in March. Yeah, March, yeah. I'm gonna make more Let's Play videos coming, or other videos coming back to old ones like Cleverbot, Mario Adventure 64, whatever else. I might even do a lot of new stuff. It depends what I do. But in the meantime, if it's okay with most people, I want to try to focus on doing my college, my work experience, and mostly just try to do well. Because I really want to get a paid job in, obviously, the industry out there in the job community, big wide world and all that rubbish. You know what I mean? Shut up, Snapchat. I'm going to try and focus on some things to do with work experience, college, all that. If people are okay with this, I will make videos as best as I can. I don't know how many I'll do, but I'll be around. So I guess with that being said, I guess that's all I gotta say. I hope you sat through the whole thing, and I thank you for taking time to listen to my message. I don't expect anyone to fully understand everything, but I do appreciate everyone listening. It's a lot listening to me talk about what's been going on with me. It's better than white noise, so yeah. So for now, I guess, thank you guys so much for listening to this thing, this update video, and I'm really sorry that I haven't made a comment video for January 2020. It wasn't intentional. I just planned this way before Christmas and during, after New Year's. I started planning this, actually, as a matter of fact. It took me a whole month to plan it. I tried to basically read it out without looking, because I want to be a badass, but clearly I'm not. So that's all the time I got for here. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys around soon. See ya.